Hi, thanks for joining us again. We wanted to touch base with you this week a little bit about what it looks like for those of you who are staying home with your kids and to kind of help you get through what staying at home with them actually looks like.
So the most important thing for children is to have a schedule and to have a routine and for them to know what's to be expected of them and what's going to be coming next. So the easiest way to do that is a schedule. A very simple, basic schedule. If you could make it a picture schedule, that's going to be really helpful for children. This is something, you guys, that we just pulled together, printed right off of
Literally
Google.
Googled visual schedule because I can't draw. You guys could draw one and have your kids color it in. I don't have that talent. So I just Googled visual schedule and I was like, oh, that's great for parents to see how easy it is.
And this is something that you can do with your children and work out that schedule together, but very simple. Every morning we're going to get up, get dressed, brush our teeth. 8 o'clock is going to be breakfast time. 8:30 is going to be playtime, and that can be maybe where you set out a station of blocks in your child's bedroom and they sit down and they get to play with blocks or Legos, and that might be the time that you get to sit down and do some work that you need to be able to do. And then have, your scheduled times for some distance learning, if you know when our Facebook Lives are coming out, and you can schedule those into your day as well as then lunchtime, nap time, and just make it fun and get your kids involved in it and have it visual, like we said, so that they can see it and know what's coming.
So anything that you know you have scheduled, if obviously you would cut this out, I didn't go to those links, but you can move things ahead. So today, instead of doing Play-Doh before lunch, we're gonna do Play-Doh right after breakfast so that mommy can be on the phone. And so you're gonna do Play-Doh at our Play-Doh table, which is in your room. And of course, this is for age-appropriate children. You're not gonna do this with your infant or your toddler, but that way they know where the Play-Doh spot's gonna be. If you wanna keep your child on the schedule that we use at school, you can look at our distance learning packets. They are on our website, they're sent to you every week, and kind of see the school and routine that we follow, and then maybe you can match up your work with what that looks like for them. I know, again, for Kylie's kids, her son knows that it's rest time. Whether or not he's sleeping, he stays in his room for the full hour, just like they do at school. So go ahead and use those things to your advantage. And then for your littles, Kylie, what do you think that we should do for the kids who maybe, are 8 to 16 months, aren't gonna really quite get this yet? So.
Right. So for those kiddos like my youngest, yes, it's a little bit harder. But again, it kind of just goes back to narrating it for them, letting them know what's coming, what they can be doing. Try to set up kind of stations at home. I know for my house it can seem kind of chaotic with toys everywhere. So if you can set up a little table for them, or a special rug that's kind of their play mat, that like what we have at school, that can be really helpful for them. And that sometimes might be for your little ones that it's right next to you. It can't be in their bedroom off on their own, but it's going to be right at the kitchen table right next to you while you're on your computer doing work or doing a phone call. And so that's going to be a little bit more helpful. And for those little ones, they're going to need more. They lose their interest a little bit faster. And so just being able to have things close by that you can grab for them to just keep them a little bit more entertained.
Hopefully this helps. We know the longer you stay home, the more challenging it is, the less like a vacation it is or a staycation it is in these times, but we hope to see you soon.